Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of a Let's Play Civ 4 Beyond the Sword. As you can see, our graph is doing pretty well. The Khmer are still doing okay. They actually took a slight down bump here very recently when they declared war against the Vikings, I think. I suspect they probably lost a couple of units here and there or something like that. In fact, if we look at the Vikings, we have a bigger military than they do, and the Khmer have fallen behind ever so slightly as well, which is great. Justinian just got Erwin Rommel. So they got a great general out of it. But anyway, these lesser people... Oh, I was going to adjust espionage. That's what thing I'm forgetting. Because I'm currently spying on some people I don't need to spy on anymore. Sure, we're going to totally take it. For now. That is a lot of unhealthiness. What can we do about that? Well, public transportation would be good. The supermarket would be good. Custom house is always good for money. Happiness, you're doing fine. Let's go and do the anti-spy stuff. Although, really, at this point, we don't need... I'm going to stop building the spy stuff. We really, really do not need that anymore. You can just automate your buildings. Right, you're going to do a coal plant. You know what? Let me turn that off. We're going to automate again after we got the Three Gorges Dam. Because... they'll have a slightly different priority in terms of what they decide to do with the AI. I mean, the coal plant still gives you production, but we don't need the power. So if it's building it because it thinks it needs power, I don't want that. Okay, espionage. So, oh, right, we've got everything dedicated just to this one guy, which we don't need. I would like, say, Ragnar and Justinian so I can see the research. But you know what? At this point, I'm just going to put it even with everyone who's not one of my vassals. And that's going to work okay. Spy versus spy. I mean, we can see their military strength, which is the most important part. And then that's going to be fine. I could also focus on someone if I suspect that they were spying more against me, but this is going to be okay. Hinduism spreading. Good. Largest civilization in the world. Easily myself. By quite a bit. Even the vassals, they contribute a fraction. Like half or 2/3 or something. I'm not sure. Someone's already built the Eiffel Tower and rock and roll. Like, they must have beelined to radio and maybe had great engineers ready or something. I don't know, because the Khmer's built both. And that's a lot of culture. We might end up just, like, sneakily losing somehow. We might just be cruising along thinking this is the easiest game ever. Well, we had some hard times up front. I definitely want to try to build the hydro plants. Don't I? Actually, it's just power. It doesn't matter. No, we don't need to rush that. We don't need this. You know what? Just research. Get some more beakers out here. Mining exec. Spread the love. Technically, that turns into production when I build research. Let's check the victory screen again. Holy cow. And what do you actually need? The culture. How much is legendary? I think it might be 50,000. So they're going to have one legendary one. It's currently influential. Yeah, at 50,000 becomes legendary. The only question is how quickly they can get the other two to be legendary. We could conceivably lose to that. And I'm going to sort of not freak out about it. And if it happens, it'll be amazingly funny and awesome. But probably I'll just nuke the cities. So I should be researching that, actually. I know we're belaying things that are good for the tech stuff, but actually let me slow down. Well, we may finish computers. Laboratory is done here. Let's go ahead and build the supermarket. And then I think we're going to queue up research here. And then let's take a look at our research. So, we're researching computers, which mostly just obsoletes things. It does allow us to build the internet, which we don't need. So, we don't need to rush the space elevator yet either, actually. So, let's go back and pick up rocketry, which we need for the Apollo project, which is probably a better thing to pick up a little sooner. Also, while we're here, maybe nukes. Manhattan Project and all that. In fact, let's start with fission. then grab our rocketry. Because we can start on the Manhattan Project, and then what we'll need is rocketry to actually build our rockets. And then we'll go back and probably finish up robotics. I think I like the sound of that. Boom, 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 boom. A whole slew of destroyers that have accumulated over here, of course, because I have got the rally point set that way. We're going to have them defend sort of over here. And just eyeball in case the Khmer show up. Of course, destroyers are not as powerful as battleships, so they might not even do quite as much as we'd hoped. So again, each one of those mining inks cost us money, but they do produce a lot of hammers. And the headquarters here gains money for each mining ink. Not as much as it costs. We get 4 gold, whereas each mining ink costs us a little bit more. But what's going to happen is eventually we're going to start spreading it to other nations. They will like the production, but it will cost them money and give me money, and that's going to be okay. Anyway, I've got plenty of money right now. I'm at 80% still turning a profit. I'm golden. No, I'm not going to war against the Vikings. Thanks, though. I'm going to space. Haven't you heard? Space is awesome. Let's go and just give you the strength upgrade. Something in my computer is like making buzzing sounds. This is not good. My computer is unhealthy. I think it's one of the fans. I don't know. I'm going to have to double check on that. Hopefully it's not coming up in a recording. Artillery. It's funny the things we have and the things we don't have. Yes. Did we finish the 3 Gorges Dam yet?
I am become death, the shatterer of worlds.
Probably should have done that a while ago, but yeah. 3 turns. Then we'll have power in all of our cities. Ragnar adopts free religion. Hydro plants are being built places, which doesn't really matter. I'm going to give industrialism to? No. I don't think so. I should check to see what kind of trades are available, though. Can we get any more health over here? I don't think so. We're okay on happiness. Oh! This would be a great place to build the Manhattan Project, actually. Can we hammer it up some more? Not really. Okay, should leave the default, that's fine. Let's get that going. Boo-doo-doo. We even go any higher? No.
Artillery adds dignity to what would otherwise be a vulgar brawl.
So they have lots of everything. They have plenty of things left to build. I'm just going to automate your construction process. Don't build a coal plant, though. Seriously, start with the research lab. You're going to get the dam really soon. You're going to have power. If you still want coal after that, I'm okay. But take it down a notch. Hey, Gustavus Adolphus has been born in the Viking territory, which is really appropriate, actually. Examine city. We have unhealthiness happening. There's a lot of the higher tech buildings that provide unhealthiness, so it's not totally surprising. Wow! I mean, it's only half a turn's worth of beakers, but it's still actually a lot of beakers. The fact that it's a half turn worth is more of a sign of the fact that we're creating a lot of beakers all the time. Heavy science. What do we have? We have an Incan revolt in Incheon. Really? Incan? In the Korean city? Ooh. We could be friends for a little while. Doesn't matter, I'm going to nuke you. Our friendship would be a sham. You're going to get nuked, bud. Yeah, this place. Oh, we don't want coal plants. Seriously? Tell you what. Build some pagodas. And then an academy. And we'll try to remember to rush it, actually. Yeah, it's only 10% Ottoman. More mining industry. Good. There's an option in the menu you can turn on so that new missionaries and mining, or corporate executives, that's the word I'm looking for, start automated. And maybe I should do that to save time. All right. Rocketry. Boom. Good. Got the jail and all that. We're gonna queue up one of those, and then we're gonna automate. Just because we should, I think, next turn get the dam. Lost a winery. Well, after all their effort of trying to steal the city, the Ethiopians just sent food over to Konya, which is nice. Still growing really slowly, though. More mining ink. And the dam should be done now. Clunker coal. What? -1 production? Oh, Jesus. Seriously? Like the rest of the game, pretty much? Amazing. Okay, so this has been pacified over here. Can we rush this building? No, a little too expensive. Until it gets some hammers in there. More mining ink. You're begging for chemistry. I will give you chemistry. It's fine. In fact, let me buff you even more. What? Custom house, and then automate. You have lots of buildings left to put in. Spread the mining. You know what? I will do that. Options, missionaries, and executives start automated. Just save me a little bit more clicking, especially since we're popping one of these out every turn. I mean, early on, a lot of times with the missionaries, I want to manually use them, but it rapidly becomes an automatic thing for me.
You can't throw out a window.
More mining. Wow, our military strength just gets better and better. I think they're mostly just killing each other. But I'm okay with that. You... Oh. You actually shouldn't be producing that well. Hold on. Let me go to research mode here for a sec. Find something with high amount of hammers and then get started on that. I could build the internet just to block someone else from doing it. There, Vitkos. You have ridiculously good production. I always forget about that. 7 turns for the Apollo program. Great. Five turns to the Manhattan Project. Greater! Nahaha! No. You annoy me. Go away. Actually, I should just do a big trade. Hold on. I forget. This is one of my vassals, right? I don't want to give them the money. That's why I was like, no, this is stupid. But yeah, oh, I don't know about fishing. There. Have some techs. You can't win the game anyway?
The only thing worse than being talked about is not being talked about.
All right, 90% research. We can almost handle 100%. We're going to go to 90%. So ridiculous. Justinian, oh, used to be a vassal of the Khmer, but has broken out of it. The Khmer are getting their ass kicked, I think. Or something's going on. And my score continues to skyrocket. I mean, Korea's got a pretty decent score, and they're a vassal of mine. Which tells you how well the game is going. So yeah, we're going to go to space. Man, space is awesome. Robotics, we want the space elevator.
But whether men do.
So, now what we need to do is basically just queue up everything that's got a spaceship component. Okay. I may have missed one, but I mean, everything that's queued right now has a spaceship component, so if there's something else, it would just get added to the end anyway, so hardly makes a difference. You've got health issues, so let's queue up a couple of things. What's the tower do? Right, just more culture rate. Plus happiness and things, but I don't care about my people's happiness. The United Nations. Yeah, we're not going to bother with that. If someone wants to build the UN, they're more than welcome to do it. Boom, 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 boom. Poor Vilcus has got, like, no territory left. Sorry, not right now. Once I've got nukes, maybe. We'll get back to you. Oh, speaking of. Oh, we need uranium. Right. Hold on. We gotta grab some stray workers. Where do we have a bunch of workers? There's got to be probably a bunch of idle ones somewhere. Such as here in my capital. Okay. Oh, god damn you. Why did the screen just randomly update and then vanish? Didn't realize, like, the screen was still updating. Oh, son of a bitch, where did the goddamn units go? Did I disband them instead of cancel their action? That's really annoying. Select. Don't do anything. Wait. Yeah, so it's doing that blinking thing. That's what's going on. Huh. Okay. So, stop automation is what I want you to do. Maybe they all moved here. Okay, that's entirely possible. Split up as a group. There we go. Now, let's find some uranium. There's some there. And mine that stuff. There's probably some more. We've got a lot of territory. Some more over there. Get that mining. I mean, I could make it so that automated workers are allowed to remove improvements, which this is sort of the situation that exists for, but I don't generally like that stuff. Feels sketchy. They'll tear up really established towns to put in something stupid, and frankly, maybe that's sometimes a good thing to do, and maybe the better AI is actually making a good and proper decision there, but I don't trust it. Apollo program's about to finish. Silk for wine. Sounds great. Let's totally do that. We can hurry some stuff, but not right now. We still got to get the tech going. As quick as we can. Oh, Khmer just completed the Apollo program. Same turn as me, actually. I'm impressed and kind of scared. Why would I don't want to build the UN. Max research for now. Oh, we can start building thrusters, actually. Let's queue up 2 over here. Samsung is building wealth because that makes sense, because that's exactly what I would ask it to do. No! What I should do is just cancel the automation. Okay. We'd still like more coal, though. What do you want for it? Aluminum. No. How about a cow? Sure. Cows for coal. That's what we're going to call it. It's where, oh, fire ants. Ew. Everything is selected. Good. We are going to toggle automation off everywhere. And then everywhere that's got wealth, you're being converted over to research. And actually, places that are doing research that actually have pretty good production, SS thruster. I'm just going to queue up 3 in a row here. That'll get me all the thrusters I need. And 15 turns, like, it's going to be fine because we're going to have other things to build. We don't need to min-max any other different ways. Okay, got all our uranium hooked up. Next turn. Actually, we should take a look at the victory screen and see how close Khmer is to a cultural victory.
There is a single light of science, and to brighten it anywhere is to brighten it everywhere.
Love that quote. Missile cruisers. Can bombard cities, carries missiles. That's okay. I think our missiles are going to be able to reach. Yeah. Build some ICBMs. Maybe a few more. Because we can. And we've unlocked a new spaceship component as well, the cockpit. In fact, everywhere else it's still researching. Each one of them should build one nuke. No, that's stupid. We don't need that many nukes. Yeah, we do. I mean, we cannot allow a nuclear bomb gap, right? Exactly. Just go into research mode. It's fine. We're very close to ending the game one way or another. Not a record-winning state. Although, because tech brokering is off, our tech rate is delayed considerably. We'd be much, much further advanced if tech brokering was on, because there would just be, well, a lot more tech being spread around. Check the victory screen. Ah, yeah, it's fine. I think, I think this number here, the mod gives you an estimate of how long before it reaches legendary status. So 39 turns here. It can be accelerated with Great Artists, for example. So you can't really count on that literally, but we've got plenty of time. We should be able to win a space victory well before that. We definitely don't need this many nukes. Nothing's going to threaten us. We'll, like, nuke someone the turn before we win or something. And we're only 75% through the game. Like, there's a lot of turns left to the game, and we're going to finish with tons of time to spare. Oh. We've run out of mining executives. There's nowhere else to spread it on this continent. I should actually ship one across to the other continent, actually. To our little town there. I should have done that ages ago. Hey! Add some thrusters. We can actually change the type as well. You know, tweak the look of our spaceship, just barely. Hardly in a way that matters. Is my transport here? Nope. Transport's in the stack of units here. Yes, that's what it is. You head over there. You two just keep sentry. We are producing a lot of research. Not as much as we could be, necessarily. You know what? I'm going to say, because I don't want you, well, you don't have the military now that I think about it. I forgot, we have nukes. Although people are now researching rocketry. But it'll stop them from doing anything really stupid for a while. Add some more thrusters. The big red button. Just fortify for now. No need to nuke quite yet. But yeah, our military strength is going to go through the roof. Oh. Am I transport here? No, it's still moving. Okay. Could potentially accelerate things a little bit. Yeah. I mean, we're not going to go broke for another 19 turns, well, 18 now. And we might get slightly faster. No, piss off. I give you biology for free. Just suck it up, princess. Got the cockpit in place. And I think that's that for that. Indeed. Go back to researching. We have so many nukes. What would we like to build here? I guess we had a big queue of stuff. Just automate. For now, that's fine. Yeah, build the forge. That sounds great. Transport. So, let's grab... Actually, we're going to grab all of these execs. Get them... Grab all the execs. Load them on the transport. This is what happened the other time. Ship the transport over here. Because we can spread it all to Ethiopia as well. So many nukes. All right. Yeah, we're definitely like the main world power. I just don't know if there's any other way for us to accelerate our victory. Suck it up, princess. I'm not switching my government type. God, the Vikings are a pain in the ass. Korea, yeah, sure, I'm glad to help. Why not? You're my buddy. I have extra uranium. And gems. Why don't you give me more... No, you don't have any more things that would help my mining ink. Never mind. The future era.
Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable.
Oh, we got a free great engineer as well. Oh my god, you know what I never did? Is build this stupid space elevator. Luckily, I can rush that. Did I not queue up my text in the right order? I don't think I did. Hang on a sec. Robotics. Do I already have it? Oh, it's because you can't... Oh, you need satellites. I kept forgetting that every time. Get the satellites ASAP. Thank you. And then composites, ecology, genetics. God damn it. Now, the latitude has to be relatively centered. Actually, probably this military city will be the best place to build it. So you camp out here so we can rush the space elevator. Unload everyone. Then, I don't know, go back to the capital. Oh, mining ink over here, and then we'll spread them to Ethiopian cities. Boom. And a lot of times the AI will continue to spread it themselves, which is great, because then you make more money. In fact, one of the great money-making ways is to send one mining exec overseas, get one city going, and then let them expand from there. So we do need to get the other engine going. But I'll queue up research everywhere. Add this. Actually, like, turn off that screen. It's kind of cool, I suppose. Oh, this is where to build it, because this place has sick production. You just become automated. Do whatever they want. Yeah, you'll need a coal plant, because the power from the dam will not carry over. Fortify. Apparently Ragnar won't trade pig. Okay. It's good to know. Boop, 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 boop. Alexander Fleming. Now, am I wrong, or is he, like, he did something awesome, obviously, with, you know, penicillin, but did he not turn into, like, the vitamin C kook afterwards? I think so. For flight. Flight does not help us. Actually not of any assistance whatsoever for us. You know what would help? A golden age? That would use up our great engineer. That would not be good. Pretty sure. Let me save it. I don't think that we have another great person saved here. I'm going to wait one turn for satellites to kick in so that we can start building the space elevator. And then if we can still do a golden age, we can. Maybe I don't think I've saved anyone else.
Beep, beep, beep.
I'm sorry if I click through the text screens too fast. I'm sure there's some people who are like, oh, I want to read that. Right here. Space elevator? Space elevator. Whoa. What the hell? Mouse, behave. Stop it. Okay. Select here. Go here. Space elevator. Excellent. Select the engineer. Good. And hurry as much as possible. Good stuff. Alright. Yeah, so we can't golden age anymore. I'm going to keep him. We might pop someone else in 16 turns in Gepid before we get another great person, so probably not. But if we can golden age and save an extra couple of turns off some sort of construction of something somewhere, then that's good. Listen, I'm not getting involved in international politics at this point. I've got bigger things to concern myself with, like space travel. Space travel is awesome. There's nothing else that needs building here. Oh, docking bay. And yeah, it reorders itself every time you click for some reason. Okay, good. All the components that can be worked on are being worked on. Cristo Redentor is done by the Khmer. Notice I always say Khmer instead of freaking Saru, Siruru, Sauron? What's his name? I don't know. I can't say that. There's too many letters. It's too complicated. The Ottomans will into space. Okay, a little bit of gold actually pays off because we don't have to reduce our tech rate anymore, which is nice. Ottoman personal computers manufactured in Edirne are selling in record numbers. Really? That's great. I don't know what that means. Sure, sounds like a deal. Why not? Also, hit musicals. I love musicals. You want clams? Sweet. Composite's done, so now we can start the SS casing. Our chemists have developed an improved motor oil that lasts longer and lubricates engines better. We can get some money or free support for 15 units as well. That's just free money. I'm just going to take free money right now. It's fine. The free support probably would work out to more. But that's okay. Hammers. It's hammer time. How many casings do we need? 5. So let's grab 5 here and tell them to build casings. Up to 11 turns, which is fine. Thrusters are about to finish here, which is a high production city, and they can start building the life support. I think that's what ecology unlocks. In fact, they'll probably finish faster than some of the casings. In fact, everything that's working on an SS component, or at least is going to work on an SS component and is going to take some time, I should have it production focused. That makes a lot of sense. In fact, it makes so much sense, I'm shocked that I actually came up with it. Go ahead and research. Well, actually all these. One that's 6 is not so bad. Well, I don't know if it's going to make a difference, but we'll say production focused. It looks like it may have shaved off a turn on one of them or something like that. SS thruster is done. You need to get the genetics for the very last one.
We do not inherit the earth from our ancestors. We borrow it from our children.
Space elevator done, which is going to help our production rate everywhere. Start the SS life support here. Add the first engine. Whoops. I keep misclicking there. The long day. Hey, I'm going to vote for myself for the UN. Wouldn't it be funny if we just somehow backdoored a diplomatic victory? Like, where did that come from? I don't even understand. Makes no sense. Leading candidate. All right, so I can propose some resolutions next time it comes up. I should ban nuclear production. Oh, the Vikings and the Byzantines are now at peace because of an event, actually, as opposed to a literal, like, peace treaty. Kind of interesting. I'm not getting involved in politics. I'm above that. I'm so above all of you, it's not even funny.
Or at least to do no harm.
No. I'm not going through a turn of anarchy right now. Korean scientists have developed better ways of processing coal fuel. Well, good for them. Way to go, Korea. My little vassals. Add the second engine, so we need the docking bay, the stasis chamber, life support. Let me check the queue here. So, stasis chamber. I don't think I'm missing anything else. I think that's the last thing to research. We can just... Well, let's find out. Civilized jewelers. Oh, Zara. I think that generates happiness? I might be wrong. The corporations are cool. I don't use them a lot, but they're actually very cool. Especially this production boosting one is very neat. And they can help fill in gaps if you're missing something important. So yeah, the stasis chamber is the only thing not in production that we still need. And that's because we need to research genetics to be able to get it. Okay, good. Yeah, rebuild the mine, that's fine. Check the victory condition, make sure no one's sneaking up. Ooh, look at that. 5 turn. Good God. Now the thing is, after we complete the building, we still need 10 turns for it to actually reach the destination. So it's actually going to be a little tighter than I want. Let's start nuking now. We're going to put a cut in this video, and then we'll start nuking. Stasis chamber, and the tech is 1 turn away. Well, I guess we don't need the research. Makes no difference whatsoever, one way or another. So, yeah, let's maybe put a cut in this video. See you next time, folks. Be ready for some action.